Morning, Kilmer community. Today is Tuesday, April 6th, 2021. As you know, our core values are respect, responsibility, and empathy. We also have some SEL strategies, including deep, calm breathing and positive self talk. Hope you are practicing those as you need them each and every day. I mentioned that April is Autism Awareness Month, and you may have remembered that something about students with autism or ASD is that some are not able to speak or verbalize their words. Some actually gain language later on in life. However, regardless, they always find a way of communicating. And I want to introduce you to Stephen Wiltshire. Take a look at him and look at what's behind him. And can you guess what his talent is? All right, well, we're going to listen up for more information, okay? So Stephen was born in London, United Kingdom in 1974 to West Indian parents. As a young child, he was mute, meaning he wasn't able to speak, and he didn't relate to other people. He was diagnosed with autism at the age of 3 and had no language at this time and lived entirely in his own world. When he entered school at the age of 5, the staff noticed that his only pastime that he enjoyed doing was drawing pictures. And it soon became apparent that he communicated to the world with the language of art, the language of drawing. His first drawings included animals and drawing London buses and finally buildings. This is really interesting. He learned to speak fully when he was 9 years old, starting with his first word was paper, because he wanted his paper so that he could draw. His early illustrations depicted, like I said, animals and cars and excuse me about that. And he was said to have an encyclopedic knowledge of cars. When he was about 7, he became fascinated with sketching landmark London buildings. The media, as you can imagine, began taking notice, and this interest ended up launching a lifelong career. He sold his first work to the British Prime Minister when he was 8 years old, creating a drawing of Salisbury Cathedral. Look at that. Can you believe that 8 years old did something like that? Wow. You wouldn't want to see the art that I create. So he began traveling throughout the world, including visiting many cities in America, going to Sydney, Sydney, Mexico City, Qatar, Amsterdam, Singapore, like just all over the world. And he picked up a lot of attention. His artwork was exhibited frequently worldwide. In 2019, he had a documentary made about his life, and it was entitled Billions of Windows. So you can actually look it up online and be able to see it. Today he has a gallery in Nottingham, West London, and he welcomes visitors. He continues to draw each and every day because he loves it, and he discovers new cities and new methods to capture the world around us. His motto is, do the best you can and never stop. I got this information from his website, Stephen Wiltshire website from the UK. Let me show just a couple more sketches that he did. Look at that. Amazing. Look at the detail on that. Do you see that detail? Wow. And look at this. One thing to also note about him is that sometimes he could see something like once or for a short period of time and has like a photographic memory where he can capture all the details and do his drawing. So that is absolutely amazing. I mean, like that talent and that skill is amazing. I can't say enough. I'm going to continue featuring people with ASD throughout the coming days. All right, so next is our word of the day. We have, can you see it right here? Simpatico. Do you know what that means, simpatico? So I will say that if you speak Italian or Spanish, you might recognize the word. A couple of sentences using the word simpatico to give you a guess. The new manager is a pleasant, simpatico man. The next sentence is their shared love of rock climbing began a happy, simpatico relationship. So when you think about this word, it definitely is a positive word, right? It is credited, like I said, to Italy and Spain, or Italian and Spanish, where simpatico means sympathetic. So what is simpatico? It's an adjective referring to a person that's likable and easy to get along with. And when you're talking about another characterization, it means like having shared interests or compatible. So see if you can use that today in your words or even in writing. Last but not least, I want to share a couple of like a riddle and a couple of jokes. I have to say, there is a boy in Miss Schindler's class, grade 4, who sometimes sends me the funniest jokes. So I credit these ones that I'm going to tell you to Bill. First one, what goes up and never comes down? That's a riddle. Do you know what it is? Your age. So I can say I'm 29 all the time, but the reality, every birthday, my age goes up like yours does. You know it. So that's a good one. That's a good riddle. Next one. What did one toilet say to the other? You look flushed. Okay, so why did a kid bring a ladder to school? Because she wanted to go to high school. All right, so, and then the last one. What's the difference between a guitar and a fish? You can tune a guitar, but you can't tune a fish. Bill, thank you for sending that to me. I love it. And continue to send your jokes my way because I definitely want to feature them. On that note, as you know, we love you, we care for you, we believe in you. We're so happy to have you in our buildings. And always be your best you and make today and every day a great day. I will see you next time.